Buongiorno, buonasera, good evening. What's going on, everybody? This is Rocco with another episode of the BOH Podcast here in Ubasamiento. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone, I don't know when spring is going to be here for sure, but it's still cold. But, we're getting there. I hope everyone's having, their good times. Enjoyed May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Even though today's the 5th, but, I didn't see anybody yesterday, so I didn't get to say it to anybody in person. So what's been going on is everyone's really fascinated with this Johnny Depp case. And that's it's pretty cool. It's not pretty cool. It makes no sense why it's so all over the place. But one thing from this case that I will, a message that all guys should take into consideration. And listen, before I say anything, I've only seen the clips on TikTok. I haven't put myself into this case. I don't know much about it. So take whatever I say with a grain of salt. But this is what I see from what I see. No matter how rich, no matter how beautiful a girl is, there's always going to be a guy who's sick and tired of her shit. That's what I always say. It doesn't matter how perfect they look. There's always an ounce of crazy in there. And listen, I don't know. Johnny Depp could be wrong everywhere. I have no idea. I'm just saying. But here's the thing. She shit on his bed. Outright took a shit on the bed. And that sticks with you guys. It sticks with you. When you take a shit on a bed, you gain a reputation. And here's the thing. Growing up in Brooklyn, there was a girl. I didn't know her, but I heard of her. And why did I hear of her? Because she accidentally took a shit on a guy's bed. So, when I say the reputation that comes along with taking a shit on a bed sticks with you and gets around, way before this Johnny Depp case was a thing, there was a girl in Brooklyn who had a reputation because she shit on someone's bed. And that's crazy, And like I said, I didn't know the girl. I just heard of her. And then I remember the first time of seeing her, I was like, wait, that's the girl everyone talks to, and she's famous because she accidentally took a shit on someone's bed. Think about that. Everyone, and this is way before Facebook, MySpace. This was old school. Word of mouth reputations. This girl was known for taking a shit on a bed just through word of mouth. That reached multiple schools in Brooklyn. And I think it was true. I'm pretty sure it was true. But that's crazy. So, Amber Heard. Now she's known as the bed shitter. It's gonna carry with her the rest of her life. I don't know, maybe she gets a movie role where they ask her to shit on the bed. Just, a little bit of an honor to her history now. That's classic. But either way, Johnny Depp apparently is doing great things with this case. He's making people seem all innocent or whatever. I mean, to be honest, I don't know why he talks like that. I need to figure out why he talks like that. These actors, they can talk clear in movies, but then in real life, they're like, that's what they sound like. That's what this guy sounds like up there on the stand. I have no idea what he's saying. But everyone's falling in love with him because he's smiling and waving at people. And another thing about this Johnny Depp case. Mr. Depp is apparently one of those people who wear a ring on every finger. I still to this day do not know how people do that. How do you wear more than one ring and then have rings on every finger like that? Don't they knock next to each other? Don't they make your hand feel bulky? How do you wipe your ass? Aren't you going to rip the toilet paper? What are you doing? Why do you have to have rings on every finger? It's not annoying to you? I don't know how people do that. Take the rings off. We can only use one, maybe. Maybe a couple. Split the fingers in half. I don't know what it is, but just wearing a ring on every finger seems like something that would be annoying. But Johnny Depp is one of those people, wears a ring on every finger. had a paper clip, with a safety pin in his ear. Because the guy's got more money than God, can't afford a good earring. That safety pin's probably like 99 karat white gold though, so either way. Speaking of people who have more money than God, these people who do food reviews now on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, everybody does this now. Everybody does food reviews. But here's the thing, guys. I think this all started from, I want to say, from Dave Portnoy Barstool with his One Bite. But here's the difference between Dave Portnoy and the other people we see doing food reviews. Dave Portnoy legitimately was just walking into pizzerias and rating the slice, with no benefit to himself other than, just making good content. And if the pizza was good, showcasing a good place. That was it. He didn't get paid to go there. He didn't, it wasn't a handshake deal going on, stuff like that. Perhaps there was, who knows, but basically basically what it was him walking in and making a food review about pizza. Now everyone's doing that. You got all these people going to restaurants, and they're all going to the same places too. They're all going to the same place, and they're charging these places. Like some of these people charge like $2,500 to come to your place and eat your food and then make a video about it. Like, listen, take that $2,500. You don't even need, maybe like $200. Take $200, put some ads on Facebook and Instagram. It's the same exact thing. I do not trust one of those food reviews for nothing, because they're not genuine. No shot they're genuine. Because you'll end up going to this place because one of these people gave it a 50 out of 100 or 50 out of 55 rating, whatever the hell ratings they do now, because now they're all stupid. And then you're going to go there and the food's going to taste like ass. Why? Because that place paid the guy $2,000 to come make the video, and your stupid ass followed it. And now you go there and the food tastes like shit. And you're like, well, why does it taste like shit? He gave it like 18 voyelles. And I'm like, no, because he gave it 18 voyelles because he got paid 2,000 scarol to fucking go there. Shit, if you pay me, I'm going to tell everyone your fucking food is amazing too. But everyone's doing food reviews. Everybody. Like, listen, guys. There's a finite amount of restaurants in this one area. You're all covering the same fucking place. Like, how many times is someone going to go to DeFara's? How many times is someone going to go to L&B? Seriously, guys, how many food reviews do we need for the same fucking place? It's annoying. And it gets old. It's not... Like, we get it. L&B has a great square. Da Vinci's in Bensonhurst has the great square. Bro, relax. Do something else. It's this copycat nature. I cannot stand it. I hate it. It's one of the reasons why it took me so long to get on TikTok. It's because TikTok's entire basis is copycats. One person goes viral for doing one thing, and then like 1 million people copy the exact same video. I hate that. It annoys the living shit out of me. And it's one of the things that always annoyed me on Instagram too, because you'll have all these people who couldn't come up with a creative concept in their life, but become popular because they just copy ideas. They don't come up with original content. They just wait. They wait. This is what they do. This is what people do. And listen, I'm not the most popular guy on social media. My numbers drag ass. But what I can say, and I say this with confidence, is there are many, many popular influencers out there that take my ideas and make it their own. Barely. But because of my ideas have found much more success. Because this is what they do. Here's what they do. Listen, I struggle to make videos that... Alright, I'm keep on going off tangents, but here we go. I'll start off on this tangent and then I'll go. This is what I do every day. My aim is whenever I can, if I'm home, except on the weekends. Weekends, my kids are home. I'm not Rocco the Comic on the weekends. So I wake up, and first thing I start thinking about as soon as I wake up is what video I'm going to film that day. I don't have a book of things I want to film. I don't write them down. I don't lay it out. I just think of an idea. And basically what I do is I just remember, conversations with my family. And then I make it into a video. I think of the idea. Hopefully it comes to me by mid-afternoon. And then I shoot it. That's it. But that's me. I have the creativity to create content out of basically nothing. I make my own content. I don't look at anybody else to get inspired. And that's what these people do. These influencers now that are more popular are not content creators. They're content replicators. And that's what it is. And that bothers me because the people who deserve the credit don't get it. Like, listen, on TikTok, everyone does the same dance. Do you know who made the dance first? Do you even follow the person who made that dance? You're there, doing the fucking dance this person created. You're getting all the views, oh my god, you should create an OnlyFans requests based on the dance that someone else made. And that's what these people do. So this is what I was saying. These content replicators, what they do, and it's famous, and the only reason I know because it's happened to me multiple times, is I'll put out a piece of content. And let's say I put it out today, May 5th. May 5th, I put out a piece of content. Now, let's go down 2 months. Let's say now it's July 5th. July 5th comes. People have forgotten about the video Rocco the Comic made. Because Rocco has made 15, 20 more videos since then. But now, let's say, Content Replicators 101, they remembered that video that I made. They saved it. And now they're going to make a video just like mine. Maybe they'll, switch a word here, switch a word there, do something like that. But in the end, the basic skeleton of it is my video or my content. And then they'll make that on July 5th. And then everyone will be like, oh my god, how do you guys think of these? This thing will go viral, half viral basically, because, Italian content doesn't go viral, it goes semi-viral. And then that's it, and that's what they do. That's how they make their numbers. They don't create content. And here's the thing. I'm someone who browses Reddit memes regularly. It's something I do before I go to bed. I hate, and this is what I personally hate, people who find a meme on Reddit and just retype it, change the picture, and post it as if it's their own. Like, guy, just copy the one, just take the one you found that has the watermark of the guy who created it and post that. We do not need you to add your own name to it, change the font, change the look. And what annoys me more is the people who don't see this, but that's just, I see that because obviously I create content. But that's basically what it's like to be an influencer these days. And I'm not an influencer. I'm just someone who likes to tell stories to make people laugh. And do that. I'm not interested in ripping people off, charging money, stuff like that. I just, I'm not that person. But that's probably why I'm not as popular, because I do this for fun, not for a business. So, now speaking of people who don't make enough money, it's a Teacher Appreciation Week this week. My kids have been, doing stuff for their teachers all week. Listen, if we're being honest, what I want to know is, how come when I was in school, my teacher was 95 years old, 68 years old, 70-something years old? They all looked like Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. And now, all the teachers look like, what was her name? Matilda's teacher. They all look like models, like they belong on Instagram. Like what the hell, guys? Like, why did we not benefit from this? Is it maybe because now those teachers are our age, so we like can find them attractive? But I don't think so. It's. I don't know. I know we got the shit under that stick. But in honor of Teacher Appreciation Week, I wanted to share some stories of school and my appreciation of teachers. Because, I was a terrible student. Horrible. I couldn't, I almost failed high school because I didn't want to go to gym. Math, I needed a tutor my entire life, basically. I was a terrible student, but here's the first story. It was, I want to say the 90s, and I had family from Italy here. And during lunch at recess, we would go outside, and I lived 1 block from the school. So, what happened was I saw my cousins from Italy and my family, and they were at the recess thing. And they called me over to talk to them and said, "Oh, do you want to come home early? All right, meet us in the office." So when I went back in the class, my class was not there. Where'd they go? I have no idea. I didn't. Eventually, I found out they went to the bathroom. So my mom went to the office to pick me up and said, "No, your son's not with the class. Where is he?" My mom goes, "What are you talking about? I just saw him go inside the school." "No, they're saying that he went to go talk to his father outside. Are you guys divorced? Maybe the father took him without." No, they thought I got kidnapped. Mom goes, "But what are you talking about?" So basically, I almost had like one of those code pink, code blue. I don't know what code color they use it, but they thought I got kidnapped. All because I didn't go with my class to the bathroom. I went right to the classroom. Now here's one of the most awkward stories I have with a teacher. And it still makes my stomach hurt. You ever get one of those awkward moments when your stomach hurts or something happens to someone else and your stomach hurts because it's just so awkward? So it was, I want to say, 5th grade. 5th grade, and we were doing something on the board outside. So they would decorate, like the boards outside the classroom. And we're all using markers to color in a certain section of the board. It was my turn outside, and I'm using those fat Crayola markers. The big versions. The ones that you really couldn't get in the lines with. They were terrible. Either way, I was complaining to my friend next to me. And I'm going, "I hate these markers. They're so big, but it's so big. It's as big as my cock." And I said that. 5th grade. I'm an idiot. I turned to my right. My teacher's right there. And she heard me say every word. Now, in the moment, I was embarrassed. But now, today, I'm like, "But Rocco, what are you, a moron?" Like, the marker is the size. Like, I wish I could go back in time and hit myself for saying that. Just because of how stupid it was and how awkward it was. Like, you got a 5th grade over here looking at a marker that, is 7 inches, 8 inches long. And it's the size of his thing. Like, I didn't even have hair down there. Hair anywhere. And I'm talking like this. Fun. I swear to God. It makes my stomach hurt still today. That's why I'm cutting the story short at the moment. Because it annoyed the hell out of me. And I still think of it and feel awkward. What else happened? I've gotten teacher appreciation. Oh, let's go back to one of my attempts of college. It's another story. I had to do a paper for some class. I forgot what the class was. And I wrote the paper. It was stupid, whatever it was. And then I had a friend in another class ask me, "Oh, can they see the paper?" So I gave her the paper to look at. And unbeknownst to me, she didn't really change much of the wording. And she handed him basically my paper. And this damn teacher caught it. It was 2 different classes. It was the days before the, checking of fraudulent things and comparing papers. He caught it and said, "Hey, what you do? Did you know this person?" So I had to come up with some, cockamamie excuse. And I said, "Oh, you know what happened? I used a printer in the library to print my paper. And this person must have just taken the copy." to be truthful here, I had no idea where the library was in that school. I have never stepped foot in that library. I couldn't even tell you what part of the building it was in. But I ended up not getting an F, and the guy let me do the paper again, and that's it. But on that note, teachers. Here's the thing: teachers deserve a lot of credit because basically, listen, I can handle my own kids. I can handle the kids of people I know. Strangers' kids, I cannot handle. I have no patience for strangers' kids. I, in fact, can say I hate the strangers' kids. But on that note, thank you to all you teachers. Thank you to all the fine teachers out there now who make us wish that we were back in school. And we'll talk later. State buono. It's another episode. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.